What is it? Mihawk not being a pirate.
Yeah,
I
he got
personally.
he got he got so defensive, bro. I like he knew he
Wait,
couldn't win.
hold up. We
That's
live,
what it was.
we live. So be careful. But nah, what's popping?
Yo, what up?
Back like we
Football
never left,
recommended.
yo.
I don't.
Hold up. All right, back like we never left. I hear echo. Is that me?
No, you good.
We good? We good? All right, yo. What's popping, people? About to talk One Piece 862, I believe. And predictions before the spoilers get out. Here with Dustin Reacts, Grim, Master J, Ty, Maisie, Scape, and Pharaoh, AFK. What's popping, yo?
What's good?
We were just talking about some Discord wars that was going down. It was crazy. It was crazy. But One Piece 862. And you get a chapter last week. We left off with the wedding just about to start. What do you guys see happening next, yo? What do you guys see happening? Does Luffy jump out the cake this chapter? What happens here?
I mean,
Nah, we get another break.
Capone kind of really looked ready to do something on those last few panels or whatever. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like, is it gonna be like a small intermission where it's like you see like the slow stuff where they're walking down the aisle? Big Mom already gave her announcement, right? Because normally it's like a speech or something. She already did that. So I think next you have to have like the slow stuff where it's like some music start playing. I really think this is gonna be a BS chapter. I really think so. I don't think it's gonna be that hype. I think next chapter after this one is gonna be crazy, but not this one.
Yeah, I mean, what usually goes down at a wedding? Like, I feel like next chapter for them to already walk down the aisle, it would be a
Right.
little too soon.
Oh, really? So you think it's gonna be multiple chapters of them like walking down the aisle?
I don't know about multiple chapters, but like they're probably gonna like maybe say some speeches or like give out the presents first. She's got to open the presents
yeah.
first.
Or you think she's gonna open them first? I thought she said she was gonna open them after the reception.
Yeah, she said after actually.
Okay.
Or did she just state that one? Because she said she wanted to do it after the reception. But
Yo, I just noticed that she was getting presents. It's like it's not even her wedding.
that's no, you know that's like a peace offering. Where it's like, yo, we just
don't kill me.
just don't kill me, Big Mom. We here, just don't kill me. But nah, I don't think something crazy happens this chapter. We have to have the slow build up. I think
Oh, yeah,
I
well,
don't.
sure.
go ahead.
Maybe they'll fill us in
I don't
on the
agree.
other characters like Brook and everything.
Yeah, what do you think, Ty?
I don't agree with that. Mostly because like people been saying that this whole arc,
Mm-hmm.
like, is gonna be. People didn't even think the wedding would start yet. It's like Oda chilled with the slow stuff.
Yeah,
So
the
I can see,
pacing
like,
is faster. Like,
I can see it like just going
Yeah.
down. Like I'm just. It's not gonna go down within the first two chapters. I mean, it's not gonna go down within the first 2 pages, but I
Mhm.
definitely see it going down before the first half of the chapter.
Before the
and
first
then,
half.
and then what they said, they pretty much told us like, yo, the blood bath wedding or the blood drenched wedding, whatever, starts now. So I think it's going down. Like on some like this last chapter reminded me of like the chapter when Luffy came in from Impel Down before and a big boat just splashed on. Just different scenery, so they didn't do that. But pretty much
I,
everything was emotional.
I hear you, but I think what could happen here is Oda kind of puts everything on the table. Katakuri's here,
Yeah,
where it's like Katakuri's here, the picture is here, Capone is here, and
Okay.
where's Luffy? And then
But
like
those people should already be in play. I don't think he needs a whole chapter to do that. Like I don't. I think like it's about to go down. And then again, like I don't think it's as. Here's the thing. Oda has been. He did it to us in Zo.
hmm
I don't think everything is the way we thought it was before. So like I think like a lot of people is gonna be on like people's gonna be on Judge's side. They're gonna see like maybe Luffy allies or something, or they're gonna see like I don't. I think it's gonna be like we are gonna see a chess match, but it's not gonna be the chess match we thought. It's gonna be like it's gonna go down. I think like what Vito's saying, it's those monsters. I think we're gonna have like a big. It's gonna be like it's about to go down.
Wait, hey, Raven with the donation, what's popping, bro? Appreciate that with the $5 donation. And Derek Young with the $2 donation says, I think we will start with them at the altar. Really? Next chapter?
nah, I think we just it's gonna flash over to Ichiji, and he's gonna give he's gonna flex his Conqueror's Haki on Katakuri.
I'm
Not gonna
not
flinch.
I'm not mad at that actually with them starting at the altar because it's like they have to go through the whole spiel, right? With them like the vows and all that shit, or like the whole thing. So and then pudding is gonna fire after at the kiss, right? So nothing really is gonna happen until the kiss. So I can see where Oda's going through the chapter, and it's like they're going through the whole spiel, and then at the end of the chapter, it's like you may now kiss the bride.
Yeah, yeah.
What if like Luffy wakes up before that happens and he's
Oh,
getting started?
wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Because like apparently, I know there's a whole theory that those are fake straw hats, but I'm assuming that those are the real straw hats inside of Capone. If Luffy wakes up like and gets impatient really quickly, and he's like, "Let's do this
Oh, he
already,"
jumps out too early.
like something might happen where he'll ruin the plan. I'm expecting him to ruin the plan somehow. I don't know how he'll do
even
it.
that, like I don't know if Luffy ruins the plan or not, but it's a chance for things to get hectic before Capone even has a plan because Luffy's so reckless.
So you guys say Luffy pretty much screws everything up before the plan goes down. I mean,
Possibly, but
yeah.
I don't even think it's a bad thing because like I think it stops this guy's future powers. Like whatever crazy thing Luffy does that's like what? This wasn't part of the plan. I put it like this. Like let's say if Katakuri does see like, 15 minutes from now he's planning something, and then Luffy 10 minutes later just jumps out and like, yo, what? Like, yo, isn't happening? You know what I mean? Like I think that'll buy them the time that they need to deal with that guy.
You know what's funny? I can see Luffy just walking out like maybe a second or a couple of seconds too early, and then they're like, "Yo, you fucking idiot! Like, what are you doing?" But then, I mean,
and then the crazy thing about that, like, let's say like he has the whole Capone plan, right? He's like, 15 minutes from now, Capone's gonna do this, but then Luffy jumps out 10 minutes later, right? But then Luffy's thinking a whole bunch of say Capone's like, yo, I'm working together with Luffy, this and this and this.
Yeah.
But Luffy comes out early, and on Luffy mind, it's like, wow, cake, I'm gonna eat it. Yo, Katakuri would be like, yo, what is this?
Someone said, Bao said, how is Luffy supposed to hear the gunshot if he has earplugs in?
Oh, snap.
What if he puts his earplugs in like too soon?
Damn, that's true actually. Shit.
Like before they could fire the gun. I mean, that does seem like Luffy. But I don't know. They said, how does Luffy get in the cake? I mean, that's the popular theory that Luffy is going to jump out of the cake somehow. He does have something special planned. I don't know. But I don't know how he would get in the cake without nobody noticing. Fallen says he's not coming from in the cake.
I'm kind of agreeing with what Ty said earlier. That, like, I actually want the pace to keep at this rate or even speed up because I don't know. The whole build up is weird to me.
And it depends.
On Rebel already.
I'm not a fan of Luffy hopping out the cake though, but like it depends what Luffy plan is. Like if let's say like if it wasn't that funny,
yeah,
I could see a scene what Luffy plan was and then the action start. But if what Luffy does is so funny, I could kind of see that being one of the last things we see at the chapter where it's like Luffy does something crazy at the end, and then that's where we end at. But I think some action's gonna start.
I mean, I don't mind Luffy jumping out of the cake. I mean, I think that's fine. But then it goes back to how did he get in the cake? What happens after he jumps out of the cake? And it's like, how are they going to coordinate that? So I don't know. It's a lot of shit that could happen and could also go wrong.
Thing. I just felt like it's more creative things he could do than jump out of a cake. Another thing is that like if he's inside Capone, when did he ever get the opportunity to go inside the cake? We seen last chapter.
Right. Yeah, because they were pretty much asleep. They're gonna be asleep till 10 minutes before everything, for everything to happen. So yeah, like
we got to see Gangsta. I wouldn't be surprised if we see, and Luffy likes acting and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got Afro Luffy. I wouldn't be surprised if he does some type of he pretends to be an underworld broker or something, or like a mafia guy.
What if you
think so?
Yeah.
What if he eats the whole cake just to piss off Big Mom?
Wow.
Not for nothing though. I know he the main character though. I can see him dying before he ever gets the chance.
Wait, so Luffy eats the cake just to fuck with Big Mom? I don't know, bro.
Because he did that with the candy way back when, so he might do the same thing just to.
I mean, was the candy was that intentional? I mean, that wasn't.
Yeah. It wasn't intentional.
Yeah. Because with this, I think the cake thing is possible, but I really think because that's so predictable, Oda's gonna go a completely different route. Like Ty said, Luffy dressing up as someone, that would be funny, where he tries to impersonate and he tries to invade in some other way. But the popular theory is jumping out of the cake. They said, what if they put a mirror in the cake?
I was actually like I was really impressed last chapter with Capone. Like, cause the whole time before this, it was kind of like seeming that he was trying to bitch out from the plan. Like, have these niggas do all this shit, and then like have it unravel with him at a certain safe distance to all the events, so he could like if things did go wrong, he could like blame it on the Straw Hats. But if they went straight, he could escape easily. But now that he's actually like pushed himself to be this close to the situation, he's like he was nervous last chapter and shit,
Yeah.
but he was like, "Fucking, I'm gonna go in here and handle this shit." Like, I still think the plan's gonna fail miserably, but
Yeah.
he's impressed me. He's impressed me. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, the plan right now, I'm leaning towards it failing. Like I don't know how they can possibly get this done. Like based on everything that Capone is saying, how Luffy is an integral part of that, I don't see how everything goes perfectly to get this done. I think they achieve some things. I do think Big Mom, I think she gets shot. I think that works. But I think everything else kind of falls apart, and they're gonna have to wing it. And also Germa and what they do, that's important here because if everything goes wrong as far as the distraction, and then Germa could probably fill in that gap for a longer distraction if they plan on betraying Big Mom like we all think they are. They say Capone had some men that had a place in the kitchen. So what if they did add a mirror into the cake without anybody noticing?
Oh yeah.
I I mean, why are they putting a mirror in the cake?
Oh, they did. Yeah, those two niggas that was in there like preparing chef. They had like a whole chef's outfit and shit like that on. But didn't hold up. We saw like 2 chapters ago the main chef. I forgot what his name was. He was like finishing the preparations for the actual cake. Yeah,
Struce, what
that's
is
what
his
it was.
name? Stru what?
Streusel?
Strusen? I think it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Strusen.
stressing or something like that. Yeah. But he was like all happy and crying and stuff because like, oh, this cake is Mars
Yeah.
and shit.
Some,
So I don't know about.
I
I
think
thought
someone.
what Capone's two people, what they did was explained already. Like they sealed up the exits or something.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
those
was a
tied
certain
together, but no,
passageway
not
that they
this
had to
way.
take care of. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what I was saying too is that like I believe too it's the chance to like let's say Capone has this plan that's supposed to start in 15 minutes from now, right?
right.
I think that it's possible that like Germa pops off with their plan before Capone.
That's the thing.
And, like
We
Capone's like, yo, what?
be
Like,
like,
you
right.
fucking Big Mom too?
What if right? What if they fucking fuck up the picture first? Like they know about that whole thing and then they destroy the picture. Then it's like,
Well,
wait, what?
see, the cool thing is that I think like the picture is like an inside thing. I don't think Germa would
No,
know about
but
it.
I do. Yeah, right. No, I agree. But I think Germa definitely has like inside men. If they
No, I
do
know,
plan
but
on
I
taking
think
her down,
I feel like they have the technology.
Why you say that?
who Germa?
For their soldiers to like
Yeah.
fly up there and get up there.
But because Germa, if they plan on taking Big Mom down, right? I feel like it would have to been something planned where they would have to cover all bases because they don't have their army with them. So they have to have something that they know is gonna work if they plan on taking Big Mom down. Because there's no way they would agree to like not having somebody or bodyguards or anything there with them if they didn't have something foolproof. So I'm sure they have ways and they have some way that they know they can hurt Big Mom.
You
And
think they
the other
wouldn't
thing
tell
too,
Reiju though?
the other
Reiju?
thing too is that if
Yeah,
Germa's going for the photo too, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't really help the progress of the plan. But I think that like if Germa has their own little thing, it's their plan plus Capone's picture plan, and it just helps the Straw Hats out a little bit more. You know what I'm trying to say? Because then it's like so that way it changes from who reaches the picture first to like okay, Germa's gonna do this and Capone's gonna do this, and now they have a better chance. And that's two things that they gotta worry
Yeah,
about.
and people are saying because it's high. I don't think because it's high that could stop German's army. I'm sure they all have some way to
The
fly.
technology, yeah.
And also, it's like we have Geppo, and I feel like high level people should be able to use Geppo, but I don't think that's really an issue. Just it being high. So, but Germa, I
And
think they
then
have to have a way, yo.
like why did Capone and Luffy have that meeting the first time? Jinbei set it up?
The one that Jumbo set up. You said
No,
why
I'm
did
saying did Jinbei set that meeting up? Right?
right?
Jinbei was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
Luffy, I already set the
right. He
meeting
set
up."
the meeting up for
So
Luffy.
like we seen the newspaper guy talk to Judge and stuff like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if somehow we didn't see it. Capone got to talk to Judge and he set something up with Judge too. And if that happened, it's definitely a wrap because remember a long time ago when we seen Capone like he got swooped up in the spaceships.
Yeah, I've been saying that
We don't.
Capone. It makes sense for them to be working with Judge. That makes
Yeah,
the
so
most
like
sense here.
we don't know if that was Capone's own abilities or if that was his own connection, or if that was Judge's. But let's say like the
Right.
spaceships was Capone's, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could see him pulling up Germa's soldiers with the spaceships or something like this. You just see the spaceships fly up, like
But
the soldiers come down.
Capone seemed like surprised, like what the fuck is going on when he got pulled up by that float
Yeah.
thing.
No, yeah. I actually heard about that before. Somebody was
Yeah.
trying to like convince me of that same thing, and I'm not fully convinced, but it's definitely a possibility. But I'm just like, because you're right about to say that like they have to have some type of contingency plan to like
Something.
go through this wedding like and be okay with all this shit. Like it's crazy to assume that shit, but like I don't know because for example, we saw that the homies were like kind of like surrounding or like always in the presence of
Yeah.
Vinsmoke throughout his entire time.
But
So
they
I
were
don't think it would be-
bullshitting.
It's not that it's impossible.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
bullshitting the
no,
whole
that's what
time.
I'm saying. Like, it's not impossible for Capone to have gotten his lackeys or even himself in contact with the Vinsmokes,
Yeah.
but I just saw it as like difficult for them to do that. Period, and it's to be seen, I guess.
But
Not
bro,
really. When he had a meeting with Luffy, he had his own like he has a rank that he has his own hideout where like he could have met with Judge.
but
and it
here's
could have been good.
I mean the thing is though, like with the situation the Vinsmoke are in, I really don't see how they can get out of it. I don't like unless these guys are more powerful than we thought they were.
I believe that that's the case too, that they're more powerful than what we thought. And
That's
then
the only thing that makes
like
sense here.
it's like with Capone, like part of with Luffy, the thing with Luffy is like, yo, we don't need any more enemies, and like he knows. It's like I don't get how. All right, like if I know if me and you are at the same event, Brago, and I know
Mhm.
that the people who you think are your friends are gonna try to kill you, and
Mhm.
I'm trying to take them out. I don't see why I wouldn't tell you. You know what I mean? So I think
Right.
that like, it benefits Capone to tell.
For
Judge what's
dramatic
going on.
effect, man.
And another thing too is that I believe that like even if Capone didn't work with Judge on the plan, I believe that he let Judge know and probably let Judge know that he's gonna do something. But
In
maybe
some way. Yeah.
maybe Judge is still planning his own thing.
People are
And another thing
saying
too is that like I would be
they
I would be
said
upset if because this is the mythical army, like they ended the war. It's like why have them in the war in a few hours?
just to
Why have them
downplay
in
him,
the
just to
army?
downplay him
Yeah,
the next
and
arc. Yeah.
they got to live up to some
So
extent.
here's what people look at when they scale the Vinsmoke. They look at Sanji beating Yanji off screen. They look at Sanji attacking Niji. And it's like they look at a bunch of these things. They're like, well, they can't be that strong. They shouldn't be that strong. And it's like, also the Reiju getting shot. They look at that as well. They're like, yo, they can't be that
But
impressive.
she didn't have the
The
what's
reason
she didn't have the
why
willpower.
I want to
She
like
got
question
hurt.
the actual strength of the Vinsmokes
Mm-hmm.
is according just those reasons as well are just enough to question them. But
Right.
it seems to be more so that like Ichiji seems to be prevalent as like the stronger, like he has the story portrayal of being the strongest of the
Yes.
bunch, and in the gap between like the others, it may be insignificant or it may be incredibly significant. Like I
Yeah,
actually
true.
believe that
I think
Reiju,
I think it's gonna be significant. I really think so. I think it's gonna be a clear
Yeah,
difference
I feel like
between Ichiji. Yeah, and
like Reiju let that happen.
I agree
But
with
I feel
that.
like Ichiji could be like Luffy level.
But here's the thing with Reiju though. Like if you were suspicious of Pudding, right? Even if you feel Pudding sneaking behind you, and you're like, okay, is it best right now to attack her or to just like have her think like all this stuff and get more information?
Yeah, true. Well, she did erase her memory, but
Yeah, she
it's at
did.
the same time where like
You can't plan for that though. Like
Yeah.
you don't expect somebody to have a fucking memory erasing power.
no, I know, but at the same time, what if her fighting back messes up the plan that Germa had? But at the same time, with her, it's just that like her mind's not in it. She wants to die anyway, so it's like she doesn't count. It's even that. So it's like y'all could try to power gauge her off what she did, but if she
Yeah.
didn't feel like doing it, then it's like I can't gauge that. She's not giving out an accurate representation.
my biggest gripe
power.
is just that like I don't believe that like first of all I don't believe that device or craft that we saw pre time skip that like Sergeant Capone is involved with the Vinsmokes because we saw their main form of travel was like through those snail ships or whatever. But the thing is that like even with Sanji like fighting or like having his little clash with a Judge and Judge like handling him or whatever, like I feel that Judge has to be as strong, maybe if not stronger than Ichiji.
Oh no.
And the Ichiji, you don't think so?
I disagree with that. I think Ichiji, because Judge, right? Judge is a scientist at the end of the day, and I think he's a strong scientist. But these are his best creations. Like more than likely, he's made other like superhumans in the past. Like Reiju was a prototype of the brothers, but these are the best. So I think while Judge is strong, I think Ichiji outclasses Judge in every way. Like I really
by
think he
by a
does.
large margin.
Yes, significant margin.
Okay. With him, I kind of got the impression with Judge that he's one of those like savvy like battle prowess types, or like those older excuse me, damn, that's just loud as fuck. One of those older like tough guys, like
Yeah.
in comparison to like Garp, maybe even Sengoku, not in strength. I don't want to say that, but it's
Yeah.
in like in their manners of like fighting and being, where they have that latent strength and that like but like that build up, that the battle prowess they have is
Yeah.
significant to fight anybody. It's just that there are others who excel in certain like things, or there's youth that also excels in certain manners. So I could agree with that. Ichiji's most likely stronger than him. I can see your viewpoint, but just to like exemplify the fact that you were saying before that like they have to have a plan. I think that if they do have a plan,
Yeah.
and that they've allowed themselves to be the only 4 or 5 actually involved in the wedding at the moment, that Judge has to be significant. Like, and to put him next to somebody, I'm thinking,
Yeah, he has a point that like
I don't know.
to keep in mind that like like for him to not want the soldiers there,
Yeah.
he must be very confident in him and his sons. As
But
they
here's the
say
thing. Here's the thing. As a father, right? You're most proud of like your sons, right? So if
No,
Judge, I think Judge, he doesn't want the bodyguards there either because of his own strength, or he's just that confident in his creations, where he's like, we're good. Like I know, like we're fine here.
that's the silly thing. It's like
I could understand
I
it.
don't think Judge is gonna. I don't think Judge is. It's like that's silly kind of self confidence where it backstabs. I don't think he has that. I think he has legit. Like remember, they ended the war in a few hours, so it's like
That's what I'm
he
saying.
has
He's
to, like,
believing in his sons. I mean, I
no,
don't think he's weak.
I don't
I
like the
don't
way
think
you're
he's
making it sound. You're
weak.
making it sound like he's
What do you mean?
believing in them. They're not capable. I'm saying it's like that.
Wait, no. I
They don't
didn't say
have
that.
the.
I didn't say that. No, I'm saying he's believing in his sons. Where it's like he's strong too, but he knows how powerful his creations are. Not that they're not capable.
Nah, I'm trying. Well, like I'm saying, I'm trying to say like he's like yo, it's facts. They
hmm
strong.
No, but Ty, we agree. Like
We agree.
I think they're powerful as well. Like I saw people saying in the chat, none of the Vinsmoke are commander level, and I'm like, I've been saying that Ichiji's a monster for the longest.
Yeah, true.
Like okay,
Here's the thing, bro. Like we're look, the easiest way that I was able to like clarify this for people in the Discord, especially, was that the commander level is going to be just as wide ranging, if not a little bit less wide ranging, than the vice admiral level.
you
Because we
think
saw
so?
guys we saw guys just like on Whitebeard's commander list,
But
which we
okay,
consider to be different.
okay, let's clear it up. At least top 4 commander level, top 4, top
Okay,
3
okay,
commander level.
okay. Is that what you mean by commander
Yeah,
level?
okay.
Then?
But by commander level, I'm
Okay,
talking about the top 4. Period.
okay, bet,
Yeah,
bet. Then
yeah,
I can see him being like the weakest or the third commander, something like that. Um, without a doubt, without a doubt.
yeah.
But to me, the reason why I say that Judge is potent and strong is because of his portrayal, and I think that his portrayal is mostly because of he
Mm,
has a contingency plan. And now I want to clarify this: I don't think that he knows about the assassination attempt. I don't believe that.
yeah.
I'm assuming that he's blanketed. He doesn't understand. He just has a plan to deal with whatever he needs to because he's intelligent. He's an intelligent man.
hmm
But with that very fact is the reason why I think he's potent enough to deal with anything. He's sitting there in front of a Yonko. The Yonko might pull some bullshit. He's aware of that. And he's only brought 4 of his guys, as you mentioned. You're
Yeah.
100% right to say that he has a plan. But I think we're 100% right to say that like Ichiji is potent and Judge is potent, and they can
People are
fuck
saying
man,
they
they can't
think
handle
there's
commander. They
supernova
can't handle
level at
commander,
best.
but
But here's the
I could
thing.
accept that.
Here's
I could
the
accept
crazy
that.
thing, right?
And
We see how strong Sanji is, right? We see how strong Sanji is. I know a lot of people
uh-huh.
sleep on Sanji, saying he's trash now. Whatever. We know Sanji's a monster. These guys, Ichiji, more so than any of them, like they say, they pretty much train every day, and Ichiji has been portrayed to be the strongest out of all these guys, with the exoskeleton unlocked, while Sanji is actually nerfed, being that strong. He's regular compared to those guys, and we don't think he's at least tussling with the 4th commander. What? I think that's crazy. I think that Ichiji is going to be a fucking monster, but that's just
See,
me.
like here's the thing. Like I don't think I'm not sure if Ichiji could fight potato starch or not, but I do think that like if Ichiji can't do it, that Judge could do it. I think that that's so it's like somebody right, Judge or Ichiji should be like right hand man, commander level. One of them should be.
Brago, I think you've convoluted my words, bro. I do believe Ichiji is commander level, bro.
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
for
no.
sure, he's got to be that strength.
He
All I'm
gotta
trying to
be.
say is that Judge has got to be around that level too, bro. If let me put it like this: if Ichiji is fourth commander level, then Judge is like one step underneath fourth commander level.
I'm not mad at that.
I think that higher than I think that like I'm even willing to say that is Judge. I think that that is Judge most likely, but I think that either Judge or Ichiji is like Marco Katakuri level.
No, but Ty, I remember I said that like I don't know, like 10 chapters ago. People said I was crazy for thinking Ichiji is that strong. But I'm like, yo, for this to make sense,
Yeah.
for them to be there without any help, they have to have something, yo. They have to have something, and it has to be their
Yeah.
strength. Like I don't see any other way. I mean,
And they've been hyped up to where like maybe the Sanji stuff wasn't that impressive, but like them ending the war, Zito, like what are you fanboying over if these people are weak? You know what I mean? Like
that's true. I mean, they had the aura, they had the presence that Big Mom's family. They were like, yo, those two people, man. They said Ichiji can fight Smoothie. I'm not. I think so. I think they can hold their own. I don't think they're weak at all. They said a bullet hurt Reiju, even if it was special. I mean, you
no, but
just, you just
Reiju didn't care if she died. Like she willingly let that happen. So you can't like count that as to like oh she's not strong enough to be put in.
I mean, that's true. Like
And
she
then
had
again,
that
like I'm
whole
pretty sure that like Ichiji and Reiju is the strongest. So I think that
yeah.
Reiju has to follow orders. She can want to die all she wants to. Once Judge says, you know what time it is, she's going.
Devin said, "Get your clothes ready."
They said we're
But
overhyping Ichiji. What you say,
do
Dustin?
you guys do you guys think that they would have a whole plan to double cross Big Mom, but not tell Reiju about it? Because the way it seems like
Yes.
Reiju doesn't know anything about the plan,
Well,
or
she
if
seems
there is a
to.
plan.
I think they know she's the most like human. I'm sure they know about her helping Sanji. I'm sure they know about that. So it's like I knew they felt like it would be a soft spot there, so they probably kept her out of the plan. If anything, that would be the smartest way to do it because they've been acting oblivious this whole time, and it's
Yep.
kind of over the top. Like we
Yep.
pointed out a panel one chapter where Ichiji said some crazy shit, and then he looked so uncomfortable saying it. Whereas like he wanted to act that way, but he's like, I'm gonna just say this shit because that's like an order. But I don't want to say this. It was something about Big Mom always so happy to be part of it, or some stupid shit. So I,
Well,
And
th- th-
it's more going on because it's like when Judge was like, "Yo, where's Reiju?"
mm,
That was Ichiji like, "Oh, she's probably just running." Like I feel like they're trying to hush on like what's going down. Like they don't want to make it seem
And
suspicious.
it would make sense because they got homies everywhere, so they
Yeah.
can't just be too loose with it.
the
And it's
thing
the whole
is,
thing that
I initially agreed with that belief because I actually don't. Right now, I don't think that Reiju knows about the plan. But
mm,
somebody told me that she was telling Sanji those things about in the manner in which she spoke because she wants Sanji to leave. She doesn't
exactly.
Yeah, I
want
was
Sanji to
saying
go
that.
through with this. Yeah, yeah.
She just
You
told
also
Sanji.
clarified that. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was telling him to leave so that he wouldn't have to deal with this, and that he would be she would be resigned to her fate without having to have her brother go through the same thing again. And we actually saw examples back in when they were children that she did a similar thing. So I wouldn't put it past her. I'm not saying it's likely, but I wouldn't put it
Yeah.
past her to do this and have to deal with it on her own. You know, Big Mom getting mad because this nigga's not on Zeus or whatever, and then she gets angry, and then Judge just turns on her and shit like that. But I think it would be incredibly inconvenient because at this point, I can assume that Judge doesn't know that he's going to be assassinated. Judge is assuming he's going to get Big Mom's power to continue his goals or whatever, and because he wants it this bad that he's willing to sell one of his like trashy children, that he's going to make sure that the rest of his children fall in line as well. So I think she doesn't know to an extent.
Why would Big Mom think that just by killing Judge she would get the army automatically though?
Wait,
Like,
someone
what makes
said Dustin sounds like Ti. Does he sound like Ti? Is that? Because now I'm hearing them like, okay, he kind of does. Nah, but go ahead, bro. What was your question?
No, I'm saying why would Big Mom think that just because she take out Judge that all of the soldiers would just like automatically fall over to her orders or whatever. Like she could just automatically control the Germa just by taking out Judge. Like how would she think that would just work automatically?
Whoa, wait. Anime Phantom just asked. He just put a poll up on Twitter. Is current Luffy stronger or equal with old Whitebeard? He's not.
No,
I don't think he's not. I don't even think he's equal right now.
Oh my
no.
god! What is this, bro? What
Come
is
on, bro.
this?
Bro, no.
Bro, I gotta say it, bro. Nigga.
He's not.
Like,
Nah, bro, he's not there yet. No, Luffy's not there yet because you have to think about all the shit Whitebeard did at Marineford, and if Luffy can't do that, he's not there yet. If Luffy can't do all the shit that Whitebeard did, he's not there.
He couldn't even beat Cracker. Let's move on.
Thank you.
man, say it again, bro. Say it again, bro.
He couldn't even beat Cracker. Let's move on.
I mean, yeah, that's nah, not yet. He has a ways to go. At least,
Whitebeard would have wrecked Cracker.
yeah. I think Whitebeard is destroying Cracker. I think Whitebeard is
What
gonna
a
destroy
master at attention grabbing. This man. Hell yeah.
They say stop
Oh,
falling for the bait.
What I wanted to bring up is that it's a chance they could have just been they could have just been small talking, like getting along, but it was that panel before where Ichiji was talking to this person and they was showing him like a map, looked like they was showing him plans for something. So like things could definitely be about to go down this chapter, and like Germa Judge has a plan. Then I think they gotta have a plan because obviously talking to the newspaper guy for. And then another thing too is that with Vito looking up to them so much and Capone knowing that they're gonna get assassinated or that there's a plan for it, I can't see Vito not telling them.
You know what?
Vito's acting like Barto. I definitely think Vito met up with Judge and told him.
You know what the scariest thing is? What will be scary as fuck next chapter? If somehow Ichiji manages to like blitz Katakuri and then hold him by his neck. Like, did you see that coming?
Oh shit.
I mean, like,
at that point,
that would change the whole thing, yo. Like, what?
Katakuri observation is hacks.
Right.
I mean, unless his armament is hacks,
Mhm.
he's gonna have trouble.
Yeah, like that would be some like next level shit that would throw off the whole power scaling. But that,
it could get interesting though, cause say like he grabs him up like that, right?
yeah.
And then he's like, "Did you see this happen?" And he's a Logia. He just turns his element. Like,
Oh yeah. It'd be like a back and forth.
Look, we're gonna have to see a way around this ability this arc.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. So, shit.
Say I'm reaching.
And well, if like I'm not gonna lie though, like I want to see like because the thing is that like with Logias, I feel like only the weak ones die quick or get defeated quick when you use hockey. I think we're gonna see like a top tier one soon that actually has hockey and has stamina. So like you need more than hockey to beat them. They're gonna have like the Logia powers and hockey.
They said
And not just observation. They're gonna have like armament too. Like they're gonna be like just knowing hockey won't be enough to beat them. You're gonna actually have to like outbeat them. All right, like remember Vista and Marco hit Akainu with hockey, but it just wasn't enough. Still,
yeah.
I want to see the Straw Hats fight a Logia like that because that wasn't Caesar. And it's not gonna be Smoker.
I mean, I think right now the best thing for the Straw Hats to do is like once everything like breaks down, they got to get the fuck out of there. Like, I don't know who's going to help them. I don't think the mirror thing is going to work. I think somehow that falls through, but they have to get out of there, yo. They say I got candles for bobbing. Listen, man, just wait on it.
Oh yeah.
Just wait on it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so
Sleepy
Brago,
Bobby.
how you see this arc ending?
I think the Straw Hats they escape, but I think Big Mom will be pissed in some way. They're gonna do something to Big Mom. I think she does get injured, but I don't think she goes down. But I think she does get injured, and somehow they get out of there with Judge's help. And I think Reiju dies.
Oh shit!
I think
Yeah,
Reiju's
the
death.
thing-
No, I think
the thing is,
Reiju's
like,
death
even if they
sparks
escape, like, the
Sanji.
immediate-
Yeah. Wait.
Go ahead.
No, I think Reiju's death sparks Sanji's full unlocking of his exoskeleton. Because Sanji clearly gets stronger based on how his emotions run. He's like a Super Saiyan, pretty much. Like, that's, even Oda said it, like, why doesn't Sanji's flames burn him? Because his heart burns hotter. It's just like, that's just how he works. The more angry he is, that's how strong he becomes. So I think the thing that would kind of set him off is if someone like that, like Reiju, who he knows sacrificed a lot for him, that would tick him off. I mean, but that's how I see it ending.
I mean, Blackfoot better get a power up like that or a power reveal like that because I'm tired of this nigga.
So y'all don't think Luffy gonna get a power up?
I think we see a different form. I do. I think we see a different form. I don't know if it's necessarily a power up. It's just like just a different form of Gear 4. We may see regular like Tank Man, not full version. We may see like the regular version of Tank Man, but I don't know about a whole different form. They say Sanji's literally a Saiyan, which is why he's trash. Really? Really? They say Straw Hats escaped with Big Mom destroying her island because of her rage. I don't think she destroys her island, but I do think.
Yeah, that's
Big Grim.
that's actually what I was gonna say earlier. That like, yeah, let's say they do escape because that's most likely what's gonna happen. Don't they have like a whole other archipelago to get around with like obstacles in the sea and
It's
like
a lot.
other islands that are gonna be aware?
It's a lot,
like,
bro.
Yeah.
Like what? Like they just get off of where they are. It's a lot to get past.
You know, unless Ivankov is at the Reverie, I still don't get why Ivankov is not invited or why we didn't see Ivankov. Because at the same time, it's like, you know, with the revolutionaries, right? They're not necessarily like they're not enemies with any of the Yonko. You know what I mean? They're just enemies with the Marines.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think Big Mom has like a select list, but I don't think. Do you think it's the same people she invites every year, or she just like has like a different people she invites, or do you think she has a select?
I really think the Joker events that occurred are the reason why we've seen these particular guests. Like Joker falling has incredibly influenced the people who've arrived.
So she's trying to impress them in a way. Do you think she's
or control them or influence them or try something like that? We discussed it already.
She's trying to.
I believe that she invites the same people every year, but like sometimes, like say like if you're a new big shot pirate or whatever, then she invites you too, something like that. You know what I mean? Like where she has her regulars, but then like if you let's say that like if for some reason Apple. She was interested in Apple and she sent him an invite because she's like, you know, he's getting up there. I think she invites new people too. It's like the same people because the guy who wanted to kill Capone's men, he got invited before, but he didn't go. And I think new people. So like, remember you were saying something like they're gonna do like that stream you was gonna do, right? That special stream.
Yeah.
So like, you know, you pretty much invite the same people, but then there might be people who gonna come now who didn't come last time.
Yeah, no, you're right. So big news always there, right? Because he covers the shit, so she always brings him so she can show off and get the news out there. And probably, I mean, I think Dufeld may be new. I think Dufeld is probably new because of the like.
Didn't Big Bird say that he was? Didn't Big Bird say he was excited to be at this one or something like that?
I think he alluded to that. I think he alluded to being like super excited to be there.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, like when he was something about like if that's the same guy, that's the guy that said him and Germa go way back, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, when the whole thing happened, right? When that guy asked about Mother Caramel or whatever like that, and he came and he was like, "Oh, here, take this gift or whatever" to Big Mom. I felt like his gift was something shady too, or whatever. Like. I think they.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I agree. That's shady. I don't think I think more than half of the people there, they don't really fuck with Big Mom. Like they just there because they were asked and they know the pull that Big Mom has and her reach. So they're like, yo, we just going here because we got to, bro. Like, but you know, if
that newspaper guy, if he's supposed to know everything like he does, I'm pretty sure like he knows that box is a bomb, but he's just choosing not to tell Big Mom. So I feel like Germa definitely has a plan.
Because
like, you know, I'm not gonna tell her about the bomb, but Germa has a plan anyway. She'll never find out until it's too late.
For big news, if everything goes wrong, it's like it's a win-win for him. He's like, yo, it's just better news for me, bro. Regardless, I'm like, if Big Mom falls, I got the scoop. Like I'm getting shit out like right then and there. If anything happens to Big Mom, so big news is essential. So it would make sense for him to be there for every wedding. But then another thing though is Pudding. She stated that she had to erase memories before.
Yeah.
So
that's why I say that kind of shit. Like Big Mom is literally inviting these people through all these different weddings for her own prerogative. Like if you're a guest for a reason, a particular reason, not just for the fuck of it. Or I remember you or something like that. You're there for a reason, and she's using you. She's controlling you, and like not to like blow up anybody's like opinions because we all have our own opinions and they're all correct as much as they're all wrong. Like. I, without a doubt, I'm accepting that like we're convoluting ourselves knowing about the plan and everybody else knowing about the plan. without a doubt, to me, nobody knows about this plan besides Big Mom, besides Capone, and besides the people who were informed about the plan of the assassination. That to me, that's simply put, that's it. So
with Puddin, what I got
say.
from it when I read it is that she tries to pretend to do it, so she erased people's memory who got to see her act up besides her family. I don't think she's doing Big Mom's dirty work for her and like erasing people's memory for Big Mom's sake. I think she just did it for herself. That's what she seemed to be
wait, didn't she say this damn wedding I'll have to erase memories again? Or this damn tea party?
Yeah. Well, see, it's different this time because this time she's actually supposed to shoot and kill Sanji. I don't think she wants people to know that she's crazy like that. That's why, like, when she did it to Reiju, she like erased her memory. I think she's doing it for her own sake.
But this implies that she's done it before, because I don't remember exactly what she said, but that panel it kind of implied that she was being forced to do this after every tea party.
No, yeah,
that's not what I got from it. I got that like whenever she had to do stuff herself. She whenever she got her hands dirty, she did it so people would think she's a sweet innocent girl, not that she did it to hide what Big Mom does.
Okay, I see what you mean. No, I see what you mean. So Morgans will be running without his fur if he even moves towards a commander. No, Morgan. Big News isn't going to do anything to fight a commander.
Save that chicken.
No, he is not. He is not a fighter, bro. He's just there to get the news. That's it. He paparazzi.
I get what you're saying. Where like either way is good for him, but I feel like he really like when he said him and Germa go way back, and then Vito seen him talking. I think that like it's a little bit more than that. Like he ready to ride or die for Germa at that tea party. I don't think he's trying to just let. I think he got some type of a pull. Like even if he can't fight himself, like he has some type of pull he's gonna use to try to help Germa out. And another thing too is that like people was always saying is that like even if Big Mom goes down this arc or whatever happens this arc, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's there to report this, so Luffy's bounty won't go up. I think that the Straw Hats are gonna do good when this is all over, and the news guy's gonna report it, and Luffy's bounty is gonna have to go up.
It depends on what's reported.
So,
it depends on what's reported.
So, Todd.
Yo, man, a real nigga has joined this shit. Yo, what the fuck is up?
Is that Mugiwaga?
So what happened if Big Mom do fall? Like
you already know who it is, man. You already know what the fuck going on. What's good?
My nigga Matt.
Yo,
it was much quieter before you joined.
Yo, man.
Someone just smoked, right? Someone just smoked.
Oh, not yet, man. I just got off work. You know.
Oh.
I gotta put the food in the microwave and shit that the chick made me, and then I gotta go out. I gotta smoke me a bowl and then come back in, and then I'm gonna eat.
Okay,
yeah,
so it's like
like a plan, bro.
It's steps. It's a process to this.
Yeah, it's a process, bro. It takes time. You got to get all the intricate details in there because there's nothing like that first inhale after work, and it has to be A1.
Oh wow! Okay.
But yeah, man. I'm sorry to get all the shine on me whenever I jump into the stream. Continue on.
Oh no!
To announce myself.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Like, I can see that.
That conquers, huh?
Right. Real quick, just in case. What were you saying, Ty?
So even if like they like whatever could happen because like they could take Big Mom down, they could just badly hurt her and her commanders, right? But I feel like whatever happens, they're gonna get a crazy bounty boost, and I can see like Nami talking about Nami's with her. I can see like Zoro and Frankie and them being like, he said he wasn't gonna fight Big Mom, and Zoro being like, yo, he did that without me. Like,
right. Because they're gonna know. Yeah, they're gonna say all this shit that happened. Like, what? You did what? Yeah, I fought Big Mom's commander. You did what?
Yeah. Well, I think that like before Luffy even gets to tell him that they'll see because of the news. I think the news will spread that fast, and like they'll see it on the way to on the way to Wano. And depending like if Zoro's gonna stick around with Law for a long time, that might even set it up so that he gets to do something epic with Law and the rest of the crew.
Yo, I was watching the One Piece anime, right? I was watching the One Piece anime recently, and Zoro and Law. I guess Zoro, they're getting the stuff together to bandage up Zunisha, right? Uh-huh. And then Zoro got lost. Everybody's getting all their shit together. Zoro got lost while he's collecting his supplies. So then Law comes out of nowhere, and Law's pretty much like, yo, you got lost. He's like, I'm not lost. He's like, I'll find my way back. He's like, yo, we don't got time for that. Shambles. And then just send him back to where the fuck everything was. and then Zoro's like, yo, that asshole. Like, I was like, oh, damn. But this this is the anime. I don't remember that happening in the manga. Like I don't remember anything like that. But it was hilarious to see how Law just did it all casually, and so it was just like, what the fuck just happened, bro? But nah, that's
just to just to answer that last guy's question about what if that shit happens with Big Mom, uh I would be incredibly underwhelmed and incredibly disappointed in Big Mom in general. That's why I don't believe that like it'll happen at all. That Big Mom's
yeah,
commanders will be fucked up or that shit like that. Because it's we've seen all this impressive shit about her. If the Straw Hats like if their infiltration force does this kind of damage, like what the fuck are they gonna do to Kaido? What the fuck
I
are they
don't
gonna do
agree
to
with
Shanks
that.
and
I
shit?
think
Like,
I think y'all reaching too much.
so
Y'all too
like the whole
worried.
reason why like I say it's like it's disappointing is because of those very facts that like these guys have been built up to be this strong, and
They are that
if like
strong.
Gear Force Luffy can
Oh
run up in
Lord,
here
it's
and do
hard.
this kind of shit like that,
Well, what if
it
he get like
incredibly
No,
no,
but
no,
here's
no,
the
no,
thing.
finish. Like, if Gear Force Luffy and these guys can run up in here and like do this to these commanders, then I'm sorry, Big Mom's the weakest Yonko by far.
No,
It
she's
actually
not.
oh
occurs.
my,
Wait.
Word,
So
and
here's the
Ty,
thing.
if Ty thinks otherwise, we're gonna run up on him. Just me and Glenn.
And I'll end up on the news. And it'll be some of y'all going to the hospital. That's all.
oh
But
my.
Hey,
but check this out.
Ty dead. Two.
Could your mind be changed if it's like written in well? If she gets defeated, if it's written well, like it's not a reach.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other thing too is that like I keep telling this a theory. I'm like, yo, get a fair fight out of your head. They're not fighting none of these people fair. So even if Big Mom goes down and she gets very hurt, it's not gonna be something where like therefore Luffy is just fighting Katakuri. It's gonna be like an unfair fight. So it doesn't mean that Big Mom is weak. But at the same time, I just said that to get my thoughts out there. I wasn't trying to debate about it because I know that like for some reason like, y'all don't think Big Mom goes down. I don't really care that y'all don't think she goes down. I'm not trying to like debate with y'all 30 minutes about it, especially when like
His mic always
I,
cuts
I,
out
I,
whenever he starts
I don't
talking
know, like,
trash.
no, but you know what it is? It's like, especially when like popular opinion is Big Mom doesn't go down. So I was just trying to say my.
No, I was just answering his question because he asked like, what if Big Mom does go down? Then I told him my opinion if Big Mom goes down. I wasn't addressing your aspect at all. Like we've already had this conversation 80 times. We already know like what your
No, I
belief
know,
system
but
your
I'm
support
saying though,
is.
you still
I'm not
the question
contradicting
you
it.
answered. The question you answered like had something to do with what I just said. That's all. We can move on though.
Nah, but I asked what y'all think
Yeah.
would happen like to the landscape of One Piece if she went down. Like how would it how would
Or
Doflamingo?
if she went down, the world would turn upside down. Nigga, what you mean? Y'all basically got life fucked with and shit. Like
Yeah.
niggas finna come
I'd
through,
rather.
Kaido finna come through, Shanks finna come through, like Blackbeard definitely finna come through.
Yeah. If Big Mom falls here, that's the thing. It's like she would have to die. She would literally have to die for everything to like for her
I
to
don't agree.
fall.
I
Because
don't
it's
think
like
that's
if they just injure her, like that's not her falling. It's like they just outsmarted her again. Like that's happened before with the whole Roger thing. So it's like I don't feel like it would be like her falling. You know
And
what
it
I
ain't no
mean?
Marines to come take her away either.
No.
Ain't no
It's
Marines is her.
like it depends. Like they can defeat her over there, especially if they're using poison and stuff. And yeah, she'll still be alive. Her
Mm-hmm.
commanders will still be alive.
Yeah.
But I think that after she loses, since she's ruling by fear, a lot of people won't mess with her like that. They won't be scared of her like that, and she can't be everywhere at once. And I think she'll lose control, and she
I
won't be a
think
Yonko anymore.
I think what's happened is that what would happen. I don't know. I think she would get even more scarier. To be honest, like if they
No, but you
managed to
can't.
do all that stuff to her.
Check this out. Like, after Whitebeard died, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was trash pirates like Brownbeard going and invading on Whitebeard territory, even though Marco was still alive, Josie was still alive.
Correct.
But it's like he didn't care. So I feel like once Big Mom, once she loses and that news spreads and stuff, she already did it to Jinbei. Look how much fake news affected Jinbei's like what people think about Jinbei. So if Big Mom loses, it's that like I'm pretty sure she'll kill some scrubs for trying to play, but she just can't be everywhere. And that's where her empire
The
starts
problem
falling.
is that
Yeah.
if she loses, her actual forces won't deplete. She'll still have that strength. And when she recovers,
She'll still
she'll
be
take over that
there.
territory again, and then she'll
Yeah.
become even more ruthless. Y'all
No,
fucked with
because
me. I'm bringing down the
at the
world,
same
bro.
time, at the same time, she's gonna be left in a weak state where like I don't think she gets. I don't think she gets out of this untouched and stuff. And like she'll be in a state where like I wouldn't be surprised if Blackbeard just comes and finishes the job or whatever like that. Like she's in. She'll be
Yeah,
in
that's too
trouble
much for
after.
me.
Bold statements. So.
Yeah.
I don't know because
It's
I don't know
because
because I think
this
Big
scenario
Mom.
is like
I think she's gonna take out her revenge on Fishman Island first. I think
And
she's gonna start there. So I definitely don't think
and
she falls.
another thing too with Big Mom, right?
Mm.
She has the craziest attitude. She could be like she could be killing her own people. Like, how could you let this happen? Just start killing people out, so like she doesn't even have an empire anymore. It's a
Yo,
lot
man,
that
can
happen.
y'all hear me?
Yo, what's good,
Yes.
Matt?
All right, cool.
Hey Matt, the question was if Big Mom falls, hypothetical, what
Oh,
happens to the rest
geez.
of the world? No. Listen. What happens to the rest of the world? If
We
she
know
doesn't,
how Matt
she's
feels.
born to-
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I
no,
just
but
added
if
that
she
Matt
falls,
already
Matt,
had.
if she falls, go ahead, Ty.
What happens to the rest of the world? Well, I mean, well, can I go or is Ty
Wait,
talking?
Oh,
Ty said he wants something to add. He wanted to add something.
yeah,
Go
she
ahead,
wants
Ty.
to add is that like I put like that would throw the balance of power out of whack, and that would make things more chaotic. And I would prefer that One Piece. You know what I
I
mean?
agree. I agree. I would prefer that honestly. I would.
Yeah.
I would. What are you going to say, Matt?
Well, I was just gonna touch on the idea that it's probably gonna be a lot of chaos and stuff like that, because well, obviously one of the powers is gonna be out of um, one of the four great powers is gonna be whacked off. Um, I mean, uh, I mean, man, look, I want to know more about what Big Mom has a hand in. It's obvious that she might have like a little hand in like the underworld. I need like confirmation on if she's trying to like get full control over the underworld or what like what she's trying to do. Um,
I think she's
but
definitely trying to do that.
obviously,
Get into
yeah,
Underworld.
like it seems as if she's trying to like take Doflamingo's position. Um, like she's trying to, because Don Flamingo's position is open. Like, the guy that was pretty
He-
much the middleman for every bad transaction and shit like that.
yeah.
It
He's the
seems like
plug.
she's gonna
Dofi
like
was the
take that.
plug.
Yeah, pretty much the plug, exactly. So it seems like Big Mom is trying to become the plug. Um, and I think that would like I personally think it would be uh more like the narrative for the story would be a lot better
Yeah.
if she did get that, like if she did get that, and then she was taken down,
I,
because I feel like whenever the Yonko go down, there's gonna be like it's gonna send the world into shambles. It's gonna send the world into chaos. And I mean, Big Mom going down right now, yeah, it would send the world into chaos. But if she had the fucking underworld like under her grasp, then it would be even crazier. So, uh, I mean, man, I really don't know what's gonna happen because we don't know enough about Big Mom yet. In my personal opinion,
Yeah.
wait. So before we end it, right? I wanted you guys. So someone had posted this. I wanted you guys to tell me what you think about this. They said they had some inside information. It was an interview that the editors of One Piece did on a TV show called Jump Police. All right. Let me know if you guys think this is legit. Said One Piece is 70% over. This is the summary of the interview. One Piece is 70% over. Do you agree with that?
65 to 70% over. Yeah, that when that came out, that was true.
They said 70% over. All right. The next point was
Yeah.
that a supermassive war is coming up.
Okay.
Okay.
The next point was after reading Wano Arc, manuscript editor Naito was left shaken for hours.
It should be. It better be.
And
It better have been taken.
then it said Sanji pudding marriage is full of surprises. The next point was
Sanji
yeah,
pudding marriage is what?
full of surprises.
Okay.
Kind of obvious.
Right. The next thing was another major player will make a move in the upcoming chapters.
Okay.
And this is the big one, which is like a lot of people. This is the big one though. We'll talk about it after. They said Shanks's crew has become smaller in the last year. And this one has been confirmed true. The next one is Oda is involved in another project to judge new upcoming mangas. So, no one can find this interview, but we can confirm like two things from here. The other things I feel like could be headcanon and could be taken out of context based on that interview because it's not We can't. That interview hasn't been aired. We haven't seen that yet. I think it's some excerpts have been released, but for the most part, the only thing that's confirmed, Oda is involved with another project to judge the new upcoming mangas, which makes sense since he's fucking Oda. And the One Piece being 70% over. What do you guys think about the other shit? Even if it's headcanon, what do you guys think about it?
Here's what I have to say: the 70% thing scares the fuck out of me. I don't want Luffy's plot armor to grow anymore, and it seems like it's about to grow a lot fucking more. It's just bullshit.
Yes.
And then secondly, this other about this big player, random player making a move, that excites the hell out of me because I personally don't think it's anybody that we've seen, and if it is somebody that we've seen, it's gonna be somebody that's like been minimally relevant in this time period. So maybe Dragon's taking the step finally. Maybe Blackbeard's gonna show up once again. Shanks, obviously, who we actually got the other information about, is probably making some moves as well.
Well, not it's probably Dragon, bro, because the Reveille's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the story actually leads to that. But I would say, like, with the whole like mysterious part that a player is gonna make a move, I really want it. I'm gonna say I want it to be Shanks. We ain't seen nothing about this nigga. What does he do? What does he do?
I think it's Dragon, bro. I think it makes more sense for it to be Dragon because the Reverie is going to be this year. The Reverie, yeah.
I think it's Dragon.
Yeah.
I think it's Dragon too because we seen that book Oda had before. It was like whole cake. It was like Dragon, and then it said the Yonko thing. Remember that book?
Yeah, the where it looked like he was like outlining his arcs because it said like Zoe was on there too. It was Zoe, the Revolutionaries, Wano, and
and the way that his book it was about Dragon and Revolutionaries, but from what I seen it said Dragon on it. That's what they said it said on it. So it makes sense if Dragon's gonna make his moves.
Yeah, that makes the most sense for Dragon. I mean, I've been saying that though.
With this whole Big Mom can't fall. It's like, yo, if One Piece is 70% over, I'm not saying that's accurate. She has to fall. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, she's not the Pirate King. She can die, which I've been saying all this time.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm halfway there where I don't think she falls, but I think she definitely gets hurt, and I think that could spur another Yonko being after Luffy, which is essentially what the story is going to be about anyway. Where Luffy is going to be this pirate that everyone is going to be after. So it's like it makes sense for all these top tiers to be like after this one kid who's trying to achieve his dream. Yeah.
That's what I think that the Four Yonko saga is about. I think it's like Luffy getting the attention of the Yonko, and then at the end, obviously, they're gonna go down. But that's like that's way later because we just got into the Four Yonko saga at Whole Cake Island. That was the beginning of the Four Yonko saga, and you're telling me that one of the Yonko is gonna go down at the first arc? That like I don't know, man. I don't want to get into this debate. I don't want to get into this debate. Like I really don't. I don't want to get into the whole debate about Big Mom going down. But like if we're really being honest with ourselves, right? We know that the beginning of the Four Yonko saga was at Whole Cake Island. Why would one of the Four Yonko go down in the first arc of the saga dedicated to the Four Yonko?
All right,
I'll be honest with you. I think it's disrespectful, bro. I think it's honestly very disrespectful.
But look. In the same breath, though. In the same breath, I understand. People like One Piece has been going on so long, and this is another thing that we do as readers. One Piece has been going on for so long, and we want something to happen. Like we want the story to progress so fast that like sometimes we say, oh yeah, like Luffy's gonna beat this character because we know that if he beats that character, then like it's only up, and it's like he's gonna keep getting better and better and better and better and better. We're trying to like speed up his growth.
But isn't that about? But if you had to pick one Yonko right now, they had to go down. If they told you one Yonko was going down right now, who would it be?
Shanks.
Yeah, Shanks.
Shanks?
Yeah.
I'm saying it for Luffy.
Yeah, I would say Shanks.
Oh no! Not with Luffy. Luffy.
All you said was if you had to pick a Yonko to go down.
Luffy was implied. My bad. If Luffy had to take down a Yonko right now, who would it be?
If Luffy had to take down a Yonko right now, I would go. I would say a better chance right now Well, see, right now, no. I feel like it's the same. No. I feel like it's the same. Big Mom nor Kaido can go down at this point. Like
Why not?
everybody thinks that Kaido. Look, everybody thinks Kaido is going to go down at the end of Wano. I really don't think that either.
So
So
if they
listen, I'm
don't
not
go down in the arc
saying.
around it, when they gonna go down? If they don't go
Yeah,
down,
no. But you see, and this is the thing. It depends on how long Wano goes. Is Wano gonna be another like Dressrosa where we're gonna get
I
like
think
a shit
so.
ton of content?
Yeah, I think
Like
so.
like
I
is
th-
it
I,
gonna be like that?
I think it
Because if it
has to be.
is,
I think it
it,
has to be with
if it is, if Oda stretches that arc like crazy long, then yeah, like
yeah.
because he would have time to actually flesh out Kaido. But
Hmm.
I don't know, man. I just feel like it's very weird to be like to I don't know, man, to introduce these characters that you've hyped up for so long. Like Whitebeard was I feel like Whitebeard was different. Like the scenario with Whitebeard was different.
yeah, because he was
Well,
the
I
old.
don't
all the odds were
yeah,
stacked against Whitebeard.
yeah, all the odds were like
All
stacked
the
against
odds,
I
him.
mean, I
like
mean,
what I'm reading, all the odds are beginning to stack up against Big Mom. I feel like it's one of those things.
well,
I'm
the
not
thing
saying
is,
that
it's
like,
on her territory
Oh,
though.
Man,
I'm
It's
not.
I
on
am reading the opposite
All right,
actually.
but still, but
it's
Capone.
it's on her territory though, Ty, and all her commanders are
Yeah,
yo, man,
there.
all right, Brago.
man,
Her
we're
person
getting
saying
into
that's
this
Tarzan,
debate that we're
the
not supposed to
Yeah,
be
person.
getting
yeah.
into.
The
No,
thing
no,
is,
no. I get it, but I'm saying though,
Big Mom
the
isn't
person
going
who's in
against three
charge of her
admirals.
defense, the person who's in charge of her defense is backstabbing her. Somebody
Wait,
could,
Whitebeard literally got
so
backstabbed.
So
Well, he
no, no,
got.
no. I'm just saying is that like it's one of those things where like I don't ever believe everything I read without looking into it. But it's one of those things where like evidence is I'm reading that Big Mom is gonna get it's looking like she has things like she's gonna get taken down, and I'm not gonna be like, but she's a Yonko, so forget this. Like she's not gonna. I'm not. You know what I mean? Like that's like saying like I'm not gonna. A lot of it is that like with the hype, it's like I'm not upset that if she goes down, and I like Big Mom. You know what I mean? It's just that like what's gonna happen. Only a god will be able to stay alive, but she's not a god, unfortunately.
Oh,
Yeah.
the thing about the 70% thing that I wanted to like get out real fast is that we saw that with Naruto, such a great series. Like in terms of like how it did and like overall sales and stuff, it dragged it on for some time. I believe One Piece is going to be the great example, the great
But
example of that. Thing.
that was more
Like
the
we're going to
anime,
see
right?
One Piece get like dragged out to a very far extent,
That
even
was the
past what
anime
we're going to
though.
need to.
Wasn't
No,
that the
no, the
anime?
manga as well. They like we actually like could acknowledge that some parts in the manga were like should have ended in a certain different manner. But he himself as the author mentioned that like he couldn't kill a particular character. He didn't know how to, so he had to find another way around it to end the series. I'm not saying it's going to end in that manner because that would literally destroy One Piece. But I do believe that the ending of One Piece won't be rushed. If that's like
And another thing too is that like my friend told me because Naruto was ending. This was like before it ended. Like Naruto was ending, and he's like, "Yo, it's over. Naruto's over, man. It's gonna be whack now." I'm like, how? I'm like, yo, they making Boruto. And he's like, nah, but they already showed the Sage of the Sixth Path and everything. They showed Kage. It's nothing else they could
It's
do.
always something
Naruto's
else.
over. It'll never be. I'm like, I don't agree with that because they gave us something first season with Orochimaru. They gave us that second season with the Akashi and stuff and all the others. So I'm like, yo, they're good at creating new characters and making something interesting. So, and I feel like with Big Mom, if you love her or not, she can die, and Oda still has better people than her coming up. He has better things to do. It's not like, oh, a Yonko died, now One Piece is whack now. I feel like she can die, and One Piece can still stay interesting. It could be even more interesting with her death.
Wait.
Just like with Ace's and Whitebeard's death.
Last question. When One Piece ends, do you think we get a spinoff?
No.
Just
Did
an
he
Ace
say
thing is
no?
looking like.
Didn't he say like no One Piece 2 or something
He
like
did
that?
say that
He
once.
said he's working on a steampunk. He's working on like a steampunk type thing afterward.
We're gonna get. I don't know how long that's gonna get, but I think we're gonna get the Ace thing that they said that they're gonna come out with. But that's it. And another thing too is that like Oda works too hard. He stays up too long and stuff. And I don't even want him making a spinoff. Like I'm happy with like One Piece ending when he says it ends, unless like Baruto, one of his editors, pick it up and keep going with it with like a spinoff.
Wait, shout out to the Raven with another $5 donation. Appreciate it, Raven.
With no comment, just
No comment.
wasting his money as usual.
Like
Just,
I'm a like One
dropping
Piece.
them five.
Like One Piece is my favorite manga, but at the same time, I know that the creator works very hard in it, and it's like one of those things. Like when he says it's finished, that's it. It's finished. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want a
Yeah.
spinoff if he's finished with it.
He got the end game already planned out though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I think after One Piece, you should just retire. Like at this point,
yeah.
you've given your whole life to it, literally. Just just go do
30
something
years.
else. It's a long time doing the same thing. That's crazy. But yeah, so we going to there. Wait, just got a donation by
$10.
Feral Arnaki. Appreciate it. He said 70% finished, and we have Blackbeard, Raftel, and the world government outside of the Yonko. If Kaido or Big Mom doesn't fall soon, then when?
Exactly.
True.
Exactly.
That's very well put. I mean,
But besides that, though, it's information in the story showing that Big Mom could possibly get taken down. I don't get why people's ignoring it so much.
Homie, he just agreed with you. He just agreed with you.
No. But I'm saying is that like it shouldn't take.
Yo.
I'm saying that like it shouldn't take.
This nigga
editors
come
to
Come
be
an hour
like,
late. You
70%
come an
over.
hour
Yeah, I
late.
get it.
Fuck
Fool.
boys.
Literally, the stream's over.
Froob, you just
Stream
coming? Really, Froob? You did this last week too.
Yo, listen, man. I was at a
Fuck
birthday
boy.
party, bro.
Nah,
I came home.
Fuck that
Yo, listen,
birthday
man.
party, man.
Where the cake at? Where the cake at?
Fuck the
Yo, listen,
birthday
man.
party.
Listen, man.
Nah, he already got.
I was at a birthday party, drunk as fuck. I saw the notification in the stream, and I drove home drunk just for you, Brago.
Oh,
Damn.
appreciate it. You know what?
He didn't ask you to do all that.
The loyalty.
Yo.
You know what, Froob? On that, because of that,
I
man.
take back.
Because of that, just what do you predictions? Just your predictions. You have the stage. What do you think, bro?
We're gonna get like way more backstory on like the like all the like the underground brokers, like way more like into like what like all of them like actually do. I think that's 100% happening.
So you don't think everything starts next chapter like a hyping up as far as the wedding and
Nah, I think basically because we're gonna have one chapter, another chapter, and then it's gonna be Golden Week. So I think that like the Golden Week, like the chapter before Golden Week, is gonna like end off on some like crazy retarded like hype shit. So I think this chapter is gonna be like a like kind of like a backstory chapter, I guess.
It's 2 more chapters into Golden Week.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Oh,
The heck is Golden Week?
legit.
What's Golden?
That's like a 2-week break, right? Is it 2 week or just 1 week? 2 weeks?
No,
or
it's just 1 week.
It's just one. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we got some dope plan for Golden Week. So that's gonna be.
We'll probably get a cliffhanger or some shit.
Yeah, I think because Oda fucking does that shit all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Year 4, if you take a 2-week break, like he does this shit all the time. So I think we're definitely like, I don't know, man. I think we're in for a Big Mom bounty pretty soon too.
Oh, I like that. We get a first bounty of a Yonko. That would be dope.
Shit.
That would kind of
billion?
scale things. If we can
2
get a
billion.
bounty.
All I was trying to say before is that like if in the story it's saying like how they're gonna take Big Mom out, and they got these plans and a lot of stuff is happening. Like it shouldn't have to take for an editor to say that One Piece is 70% over for people to be like, oh, so maybe she will fall. It's like, yo, like get with the story. Like,
Okay, well, Ty obviously has a lot to say. He has a lot on his mind. So everybody, let's go to Ty's stream after this after this ends.
Like what a lot of y'all think that's not like I don't really care that's y'all thoughts at the end of the day. Y'all entitled to have them. But what I'm trying to say is that like what I don't like the most, I don't like the people that be like, it's just 18 chapters left, so this can happen. And I don't like the people that want to wait finally to like they reveal a 70% left.
Shout out to Big Mom.
I'm on your side, bro. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, like that's corny. Come on, read the story and theorize on that. Don't be like all up in what the editors say. Like,
I mean, but what we're saying is that while reading the story and theorizing, we're seeing that Big Mom's strong as fuck. It's not like that's your fault. That's what we're saying.
I don't even want to hear. I don't even want to hear it if you don't.
You about that static?
You don't got 2K subs.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming, yo.
I don't want to see any comments at
crazy
shit. They don't got over 2K subs.
It is foreshadowing. It's so wild, though. It is.
I mean, but it's also foreshadowing that Big Mom's crew is strong as fuck, and that
Yeah.
will be enough, just like we know. So like, it is what it is, 2K subs or not, read the story, you probably know.
But the Whitebeard went down.
Yo, listen to this. How pissed would you guys be if fucking Capone's plan actually worked? No, listen.
If everything went according to plan.
Yeah. Okay, not everything going according to plan, but basically, like, obviously some shit's gonna get fucked up or whatever, blah 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 blah. But it works, and then fucking Reiju saves Big Mom. How pissed would you guys be?
You'd be like, no, not like this.
Yo,
or Luffy gets imprisoned. And they all come after Luffy and shit.
Well, that would suck,
Oh, shit.
but I feel like even I feel like for some reason I feel like no matter what happens that
It comes with the benefit of the doubt.
like the comeback plan, like
Oh shit.
the comeback plan is strong. I feel like so like
Big Mom has to fall.
All right, well, this was a good stream.
Oh,
I want to
shit.
shout out
Yes,
to
if y'all
Pharaoh
wanna-
for being
if y'all-
AFK the whole
Hey,
time.
yeah, shout out to
If
Pharaoh.
y'all have anything y'all want to say to me, and y'all have less than 2K subs, at Theory, at Matt B, at Brago, and tell them what y'all want to tell me, and then I'll
Start a stream so I can go in on you, man.
Still saying,
Yikes!
Yo, like the stream.
Where does this track at?
Matt with the yikes.
Yo, group live reaction
So
to the chapter.
Brago's.
Go ahead.
All right, and Brago's.
Oh fuck! So that means I can't spoil myself.
No, Fruit, don't
Nah,
spoil
dude,
it.
ain't no spoiling, bro. No spoiling, dude. Drop that shit.
Don't do it, Fruit. We gotta do a group live
Stay off
reaction.
it, man. Stay off it, man.
So Brago's doing a 2K sub and higher stream soon. So everybody with 2K.
So
subs
you
and
can't
higher-
even join. So what are you even talking about?
I know that I.
Oh
Why-
shit.
why-
Why is Matt B ad libbing in the background, bro?
That's my hype, man.
I'm
You heard that nigga, man? I heard that nigga.
I'm well aware that I have less than 2K subs, but Brago's doing
Oh
it.
shit.
Every time we body Ty, it's some gang stuff right there. So you got Matt, you got Grim with the ad libs.
So like anybody else out there that got more than 2K subs who's not a regular, y'all can just hop into 2K and overstream. Y'all got this.
Hey, wait, Ty's
Brago
the
be in that
rapper.
stream.
Ty's the rapper, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
wait.
It's a couple of people who rap.
Yeah, I rap.
He's not the battle rapper though.
Oh my.
You know what I'm saying? According to Fist Son, that's why I heard
Here we go. Like the stream. Subscribe. Catch y'all later.
The attempt to get more subs
Oh,
off my
shit,
name,
man.
Come on, man. I'm gonna squeeze every
Yo,
subscriber
man.
out of time.
Yo, man.
we still live.
Hold on, we still live. We still
You
live.
gotta come with them. You gotta come with them ad libs, man.
No. Wait. Matt, when is everybody getting into ARL stuff? When are we doing
Oh,
that?
I got a battle on Friday.
Is it gonna be? Is it live? You said no. It's pre-recorded, right? It's pre-recorded.
Huh?
It's pre-recorded,
Posted
right?
Friday?
Nah, like we're gonna battle on Discord.
A battle on Discord?
Why not battle on Discord live then? Like Brago does, or too much?
You said
That's a lot of pressure.
Why not battle on Discord live like Brago has this live?
That's a lot of pressure.
Nah, that's not really a lot of pressure. I mean, I would be down for it. I could do that. I could talk to the people who run it, and maybe I could propose that. But yeah, man. Like I'm battling on Friday. And then,
Yo, are we gonna not talk about how God Kendrick announced his album?
All right, we can touch on that. You saw he broke I guess his single debuted at #2 on the Billboard charts. First time since.
Yo, man. Yo, man.
Damn.
I have to stress this every single time. I fucks with Froob. I fucks with Froob the long way, bro, because that nigga like listens to good music.
Pause.
No, no, it's
Y'all niggas are
no. Remember what Matt said.
I know the saying, but like the way you just said it right then, like
bro.
Matt said something is not gay. It's not gay as long as you don't acknowledge it. If you don't acknowledge it, it's not gay.
Man, that's not what I said.
So if someone comes out of nowhere and smack Matt, yo, he's like, yo, I ain't acknowledging that.
You gotta chill,
I'm not gay if I don't acknowledge it, yo.
You know what it is? Hold on. They had a
over here listening and hear Goofy's talking. Shout out to niggas snapping by themselves.
Is that
They had
50 Cent?
50-50 though, because like some of what Matt said could be taken as gay, but then Matt said
Niggas talking about subs, nigga. I'm about to get popping soon, bro.
Right. There you go,
You know
son.
that rapper Little Dicky?
I heard a little Dicky.
Ty, don't change.
Wait, so check it out. All right, so
Ty, don't change the subject.
I know about that
I'm
rapper.
about to.
Ty, don't change the subject.
I heard Fifth Son and I heard subs. I'm about to be popping soon, my nigga.
Like I said,
Yo, listen real quick. Shout out to Fifth Son, the bomb. Shout out to Message A. I got a track coming real soon.
It's the most cancerous stream.
Sub to my channels.
This is chaos.
Sub to my channel. You feel me? I'm out here. You feel me?
Like the stream, people.
Right now, this nigga's hoeing.
I gotta do what Ty did 9 months of. I gotta do within 40 seconds what Ty did 9 months of.
Hey, look, check it out. Hey, check it out. This nigga's on the YouTube corner, bro, selling.
Yo, he in the corner shaking his butt for some.
He's holding subs right now.
Yo, Matt, can I join your stream, my nigga? I'm hopping on everybody's name.
Yo, he keeping it 100.
Hey man, hey, you know how they say do like Drake? We just trying to do like Ty do, man.
Yo, Fifth Son, can we get a little preview of your song, yo?
I don't hop in everybody. I don't hop in everybody's
crazy?
stream though.
You know what's crazy? Ty was like, niggas gotta use his name, but I only got 4 subs off your shitty ass name.